Should you play Yakuza Like a Dragon? Yeah, you should. I'm a person who generally does not have fun playing turn-based combat. I don't enjoy Pokemon or Persona 5, but I have over 60 fucking hours in this game. What makes Yakuza 7's combat different than most RPGs is the pure insanity of the moves, the spectacle of them. You have your basic job skills that range from throwing casino chips to drinking blood. Then you have the specials that really kick ass. As an idol, you can have your fans beat the crap out of your opponents, or as a CEO, you can call in an orbital laser cannon that annihilates every enemy on the screen. There's plenty of jaw-dropping moves to test out on bosses and just random goons. You have the option to skip these more elaborate scenes, but the sheer awe of them makes you not want to. There is a plethora of side content. There's a Mario Kart ripoff, a golf minigame, a batting minigame, darts, a can collector minigame that's like Pac-Man. You can even play fucking Virtua Fighter in Yakuza 7, and there's a bunch of other shit I didn't even talk about, and all of it is fun. Sure, some are better than others. I think the golf one is a little unfair sometimes, but they're all fun. Now you might be asking yourself, so the side content is fun, I get that, but is the main game fun? Yeah, it is. This game is the first in the series to introduce turn-based combat, and it fucking knocks it out of the park. It excels here. I never liked turn-based combat. I loved this. There were parts of this game where I put off doing the story. I ignored it. I just wanted to run around and beat up thugs to level up my job. That's right, this game has jobs. That's its equivalent to classes, and unlike most games which lock you and your companions to certain classes, this game lets you change whenever you want. You want to be a breakdancer? You can. You want to play as a chef? You can. You want to be a fortune teller? I got you. You just have to make your way over to the job office, and then pick what you like. This is a great mechanic, because oftentimes in RPGs you meet a character, and you like them, but they fucking suck ass in combat. Or they're a healer class, and you've already got a healer, and you don't want to, but you want to bring them around because you like their look, or their voice, or their backstory. This completely solves that dilemma by just letting you give them whatever job you want. Each job has about 7 to 10 job skills that are unique to that job, as well as 2 learnable skills that can be used regardless of the job you have. That, combined with each job having the occasional permanent stat boost, really makes you want to level up more than one job. For example, I mostly use the hero class for Ichiban, the main character, but I got a lot of use out of the vampirism skill I learned from Devil Rocker, and the +5 attack I got at level 2 and the +5 agility I got at level 5 were really helpful as well. Combine all these bonuses with all the other jobs, and you're likely to become a beast fast. Something else that'll really help you wreck thugs in this game is the upgrade system. I'm usually not a fan of crafting or upgrading in video games, but I think it really works here. Partly because the combat is so fun. You upgrade a weapon in this game and you can feel it. Whether it's increased attack, or electricity damage, or an extra hit. When you upgrade your weapon, you feel like a monster. There were several fights in this game where I didn't even need to use any skills because my bat was so upgraded that I could use my basic attack on most enemies and wipe the fucking floor with them. You can buy most materials from a shop or grind for the rarer ones, but it isn't even that big a deal because once you start stomping enemies, you'll want to see how much harder you can stomp. Now there's one thing I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, and that is the story. Yakuza games are known for their great stories and memorable characters. This is the first Yakuza game that I've actually played from start to finish. I played a little bit of Zero, but that game was only in Japanese, and my reading comprehension is shit. Most of the books I've read in my life have been in the audio format. Luckily, this game has a great English dub. The cast give gripping performances, and the lip sync is superb.
Masumi! Did you finish cutting that confetti?
No. Not yet.
Then what are you sitting around for? We leave for Osaka in the morning. Look at you. You got the audience to its feet and suddenly you think you're a star? This kind of money is nothing, so don't let it go to your head.
This isn't that shitty Yakuza 1 dub. This is a good dub. This game is also a big fat dub, as in a winner. Now, I haven't exactly explained the premise of this story, and I'm not gonna. I want you to experience the story on your own. I want you to play this game. The story is pretty good. There are some lulls in the story, and by lull I mean lull, not lulls. But the story really picks up the further on you get through it. Even though this is Yakuza 7, you do not need to have played a single Yakuza game to understand it. And if you have played the previous games, you'll be happy to see certain characters return, but our main characters have no idea who those characters are. So, new players don't have to know who those characters are either. So, should you buy Yakuza Like a Dragon? Yes. Should you play it even if you haven't played a Yakuza game before? Yes. Is this the best game I've played all year? Yes. Is it the only game I've played this year? No.